Hey everybody, Craig Cottle, Director of Nature Blind School, coming to you today with another tip from Extreme Wilderness Survival, my book. So pick it up on Amazon, still on pre-order, just for what, another couple weeks. So check it out at that huge discount that's being offered during pre-order. I wanted to talk to you today about two things that go out the door every single time that I go outside. I must admit that these pocket dumps and what's in your EDC discussions actually drive me crazy, because I look at some of these pocket dumps and go, how many pockets do you have, dude? And I really wonder how much stuff these people carry, because I look sometimes and see like 20 things. And there's a number of things that I carry in my EDC, everyday carry, things that go out the door with me every day. You can detail and see what all those are in the book, so please pick it up. But I want to talk about just two of them today. The first is a pocket knife. Pocket knife is something I've carried, I guess, since I was old enough to carry a pocket knife, and my dad thought I was safe enough to do it. Remember those old Barlow pocket knives? That's what I carried for a long time. But what I carry with me now is a knife that I feel bridges the gap between two different things that I carry a knife for. One is bushcraft and outdoor skills and all the things that go along with it. The other one is self-defense. I carry a CRKT M21, and here's why I think this knife serves both purposes. The M21 has this double locking mechanism. I don't know if it's particularly safer than any other. I just know that I have tried to fold this back up and beat on it with a hammer in the past, and it just won't. It's incredibly strong, so stabbing it into something, whether it's a stick or somebody that's trying to bring harm to me, it's going to work effectively for that. I'm not saying I want to do that, I'm just saying it will work for that. One of the things that I like about this style of knife, and a lot of knives are like this, are these holes along the scales. Here's why. Let's say your hand is wet from whatever it might be. Those of you who study self-defense know what I'm talking about. Because those holes are there, when you grip the knife, your hand basically molds itself into those holes such that you can hang on to that knife even when it's wet. So that's incredibly useful. The handles on this one are, there's two different styles for these CRKTs, but you can pick up whatever suits you. Bushcrafting, I love these drop point knives that seem to work exceptionally well for me. I'm not saying it'll work for you, but I do know that it works exceptionally well to make bow drill kits, as well as the multitude of other things of carving and cutting and feather sticks that you might need a knife to do. So this CRKT does a fantastic job of that. And with that said, these pocket clips that come on most of these knives today, I've broken this off and twisted off 2 or 3 times because I'm rough on stuff, and I just contact the CRKT. They send me 5 or 6 of them, so not a problem. Secondly, flashlight. A lot of people carry a knife with them. Not as many people carry a flashlight with them. I know it may not seem like it, but I probably use this tool every day in my life for something. And once you start carrying one, you'll know exactly what I mean. Flashlight that I carry is a PowerTac, I can't remember the number, PowerTac E5. Runs on 2 CR123 batteries. I used it this weekend in land navigation class. We were doing a nighttime land nav, and the 2 guys that I was running the course with, we were having trouble looking at this hill and making sure that's what we were looking like on the map was there. I illuminated the whole hillside with this one flashlight. This particular light has 4 settings that go from like a moon, which is just real light, which I use all the time when I get up. I get up early in the morning, about 4:30, to go work out, and my wife's still in bed, so I use the moon setting on this because I can shine in the dark and find my socks and everything and not wake her up. It also has a strobe effect on it, which is good for self-defense. So not only does it have a strobe effect, it has the beveled end, which is going to work to serve to help you in a self-defense situation. We talk about, in the last video, we talked about hands, and one of the ways you use your hands is not necessarily hit with your fist, but to hit with your hand, what I call your hammers. Hit like this. You've got this flashlight in your hand, that hammer's got a nail on the end of it. That's the way you want to think of it, and that's working to serve you very well in self-defense. So with that said, these are the 2 items that I will not go anywhere without, and there's some others. Get the book to find out what those are, but that is my pocket knife and my flashlight. Again, a lot of people miss this. I highly recommend, if you don't have this as a habit in your everyday carry, you need to change that. As always, Nature Reliance School, come on, join in and let's learn together.